Hi guys. So Warren Dub, as we like to call him, and I are here to show you our super simple sheet pan supper that we're going to cook tonight, and it's Sesame. He's holding up the Fit Mama meal plan that we're working from, and if you would like the written instructions, it's really affordable to subscribe at groceryshrinkplus.com. And earlier today I took some chicken tenderloins because they were already cut into small pieces, and it cost the same at Aldi as the chicken breasts. I think it was a penny more per pound. And then I just cut the tenderloins into cubes and put them in the marinade sauce just to save him time. And he's going to get started peeling some carrots for us. So Dub, looks like we need 6 carrots because we're doubling the recipe.
Okay.
And
Get a board.
okay, yeah, that'll work. You're out of camera shot, so here, come over here. And I'm going to show you how we adapt this recipe for us and then for the rest of the family that is not trying to lose weight. And it's pretty simple. So this one called for, I'll tell you what's in the marinade. So for one person, and it's 3 servings per person, and then you eat 1 tonight, and then you save 2 for later in the week. So today's Tuesday, we'll eat the next one Thursday, and then the next one on Saturday. And so in this chicken is 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, a teaspoon of sesame oil, a tablespoon of raw honey, a tablespoon of rice vinegar, a pinch of red pepper flakes, and a teaspoon of fresh grated ginger, and 2 teaspoons of fresh minced garlic. And then I quadrupled this. So I made double for him and I, and then I made the other double portion for the rest of the family, and they'll just eat that once this week. Okay.
So wait, do I cut these?
So you're gonna slice these on an angle. So I'll show you real quick, and then I'll let you take over. So you're gonna see this angle right here?
Yep.
And then you're just gonna keep that nice angle going, and then it gives you these nice oval shapes. Okay? And then they can all go in a row. Actually, do these towards the middle, like there, and just make them go kind of in a rainbow row. Okay.
Oops.
Now this has been marinating for a couple of hours. I did it earlier in the day, but you can just do it 10 minutes before. And if you have the regular 1-person recipe, you can throw your veggies in here too. It didn't fit in my bag since we're making so many servings. So guys, if you're just joining us, leave a comment so I can see who you are and where you're watching from. I'm just gonna take half of the chicken. I've got 2 different sheet pans going on. One for Dub and I, and then one for the rest of the family. I'm just gonna take, and they're both lined with parchment paper here.
No, I just read it.
Keep them in like a strip and go all the way across. This way. There you go. Since I'm not mixing the chicken in with the vegetables right now, when we go to divvy up our portions, we'll be able to weigh out the 3 ounces of chicken we need into each serving size. And it's totally fine to stir it all together if you want to. We just chose not to this time. And I'm going to do the same, put the rest on this other skillet. I don't mean skillet, I mean sheet pan. Parchment makes for easy cleanup, and this way you don't have the toxins from like aluminum foil or anything like that touching your food. And it keeps it from sticking. And we've got our double oven behind us, they're side by side, preheating to 425 degrees. and once we get the veggies laid out here, we're going to bake this for 15 minutes and then kind of stir stuff around a little bit and swap the pan direction because the back of our oven is super hot. And then cook it for another 15 minutes and then we'll decide if it's done after that. So I'm trying to get these in a fairly, I don't know if you can see that very well. There we go. Try not to overlap these too much so that it will cook evenly.
Sorry, I'm loud.
You're fine. Alright, now the other thing that you can do instead of cutting fresh veggies is keep doing carrots, and then we've got snow peas, sliced mushrooms, and bell pepper. That's going on one sheet pan. Then the other one, we're just going to do this stir-fry vegetable blend from Costco, and they're both fine and equally good. Dub's learning how to cook this week and for the next few months as we work on our fitness goals together, so I'm giving him a chance to run the peeler and use the knife. See, this one's pretty full. I'm going to use a little ladle and half of the remaining sauce I'm just going to dribble over the vegetables so they get some flavor while they're cooking, and it makes a little sauce on our dish. Hey Heather, oh no, you're not eating. She's got ice cream back there.
What you doing, Heather?
That's not helpful, is it?
Natural recipe.
Heather, will you get in the fridge and get out the container of rice that's pre-cooked? Okay, I'm going to slide this one in and get it started. Set a timer. And for the people that aren't trying to lose weight, we've got some healthy brown rice that I have cooked up ahead of time in my rice cooker. And I actually made this a couple weeks ago and put it in the freezer. And then since I knew we were having this dish tonight, I'm able to get it out and then we'll just heat it up in a skillet. So I'm going to set that aside. And then for Dub and I, this is cauliflower, also from Costco, and it's already riced, so we don't have to go through the time of doing that. And I've got my great big skillet, and I'm going to put just a couple of teaspoons of toasted sesame oil in here for flavor. And I'm going to stir fry this together and get it nice and caramelized and toasted. And that's the base that he and I are going to put our stir fry on.
So what do I just keep loading them on, yeah?
Yep. Okay. You're doing a great job. I'll come help you after I get this. You feel like you're catching a cold?
Nope, just have some bugs in the throat. They won't really give you time to get the water breaks, even though you tell them. Or they tell you to do it.
So he was bringing up a point that he said they don't give him a lot of water breaks at school, and with him being on a weight loss plan, he needs more water than a typical boy his age. And the liver requires water as part of the fat burning process. It's part of the chemical reaction. And so I wanted to send a water bottle with him to school, and he just told me yesterday that they're not allowed. And I was like, are water bottles allowed at your school? I'm just curious because they are at our elementary and they are at our school we just switched from. And so I'm really puzzled if I need to write a letter, if I need to get my doctor to write a letter, or what's happening here. And he just said that they don't have much time between classes, and so they don't just get a chance to drink much water during the day. That's not good. That's definitely not good. You're fine. So Heather just said at her school, same school district, she's in the other building, she said if they have a doctor's note, they can have a water bottle. A doctor's note for water. That just
Takes you
that just blows my mind.
To bring adult drinks instead of
I can
water.
see that, but they do make clear water bottles. They could say if it's a clear bottle.
True.
Look, I can help you with that one. Make that one smaller, so it will cook well.
Nope.
Okay. Alright, these I'm just gonna rinse off a little bit.
Should I throw this all out? These shavings and
Yes,
stuff?
you can. These off a little bit. Now you can start on the peppers, and you want fairly wide pieces. So we only need like half of two different colors. Let's not do the orange because so if you cut around the stem like this and just cut straight down. Then the seeds, see, they stay in the middle, and now they're gone, and you didn't have to mess with them. Let's just do all of both. Peppers are very low calorie and very pretty. Okay. So, like, if we just do that in half, and then cut in pieces to make it like square looking,
Okay.
you can do the rest, and then we'll fill that in. Next to the, well, let's do them on the side next to the. I was getting a colander to wash these mushrooms. Doug, what are your favorite vegetables?
I would say broccoli or peas, green beans, all of that.
So you like regular peas, but have you ever had a snow pea before?
I don't think so. No?
I think you're really gonna like them. They're very sweet. These are really big. I'm gonna break them.
Oh, I thought you were dead.
Okay, as you can see, it just takes a little longer to cut your own veggies, but sometimes it's a nice way to use up some extra produce or just have that nice fresh flavor. And it does look beautiful. The other thing is, Doug has not been a fan of mushrooms in the past. And I thought this way he could select how many mushrooms he was putting into his. Just because we're eating healthy doesn't mean he has to torture himself with food that he really doesn't care for. Okay, just gonna do a little bit of the sauce.
What are you making?
This
Goodness.
is a sheet pan stir fry.
It's deliciousness.
Yep, it's
Yes.
for everybody.
There's a second one.
There's a second pan already in the oven. And really, they're both equally acceptable, Dub, for us. just show them how pretty this is before it goes in the oven. I just think all the colors are just really beautiful. So I'm going to put mine with the chicken part towards the back because that's the hottest part in my oven.
Ooh,
Alright, so our oil is hot now. Here, Doug. Once
Yes.
you grab the camera, bring it closer. Here we can. Whoa.
oh, I almost dropped it.
Let's see.
I'm surprised.
That didn't work out very well. Well, I was gonna see if we can figure out how to turn the camera around, but oh, there it is. Okay, now you can see what we're doing. It's pretty simple. I'm just gonna stir fry this. Since we're not eating a lot of processed foods, the foods we are eating don't have much salt content. There's some in the soy sauce, but we use low sodium soy sauce. So I'm gonna add a little salt to this just for flavor.
I do it too.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I know. That's why my stove looks like this. Hey, but I want you guys to learn how to cook.
Kind of meant the
So-
sodium thing, but
Oh, that you meant flipping food everywhere. You do both.
well, I do.
Just gonna let that toast up. You following me?
Salting it.
So we've got
What we got?
5 minutes left on the timer. So I think what I'm gonna do is, here, just show it on my face. So we're gonna let you guys go, and we're gonna finish this cooking, and we'll post pictures in the comments of what the finished meal looks like.